and welcome to an all-new episode of Coffee with America. I'm Sasha Rionda. Coming up, generations of families are traveling together more these days, so we're learning about some great options in the Sunshine State. Plus, love brunch? Well, me too, so we're getting tasty tips to celebrate Brunch Month. And a new book reveals how to raise mentally strong kids. Don't go anywhere. Coffee with America starts right now. One travel trend that's growing in popularity is multi-generational family vacations. So here with some vacation inspirations is Dalia Colon, who's teaming up with Visit Florida to share suggestions for taking a fun family trip to the Sunshine State. Dalia, thank you so much for being here with us.
Thank you. Happy to be here.
So explain why now is the perfect time to plan your family vacation.
Well, a multi-generational trip is probably going to involve kids, and as we know, the end of the school year is crazy busy, so go ahead and lock in those vacation plans now, because a multi-generational family vacation really is the best way to connect with each other, build core memories and traditions that transcend generations. Now, of course, in Florida, we have the amazing beaches and theme parks, but we are so much more than that, which is why it's the perfect place to go. You can enjoy activities like swimming with the manatees in Crystal River, where the water is a nice, refreshing 72 degrees year round, or something like a cultural attraction, perhaps a Little Havana food tour.
All sounds amazing. What are some hidden gems for families to explore?
So one of my family's favorite places to go is Amelia Island, which is located about 30 minutes north of Jacksonville. This is where Southern hospitality meets coastal charm. Visitors can enjoy everything from historic forts, outdoor adventures, fresh seafood, and world-class golf. And then when it comes to the accommodations, you can rent a large property where everyone will have room to spread out, go to bed when they want, wake up when they want, or perhaps you'd prefer a resort or a hotel where someone else takes care of all the details.
Ooh, I'll have to check that out. What types of activities do you recommend adding to a trip that includes multiple generations of family members?
So in that same Fernandina Beach area, you'll find Fort Clinch State Park. This is one of the best preserved 19th century forts in the country. It's great for the kids to run around and get their wiggles out with all those acres of preserved land, but even family members with limited mobility can appreciate things like the period reenactors that bring the fort to life, sunbathing, swimming, beachcombing for shark's teeth, what a great souvenir, and fishing for anglers of all skill levels.
Very cool. Where are some of your favorite vacation destinations?
So my family lives on the west coast of Florida, and yes, we do vacation within Florida because there is so much to do. So we like to head over to the east coast between Orlando and Miami to Martin County. Now this really is South Florida's best kept secret. You will find more than 22 miles of uncrowded beaches, over 100,000 acres of parks and conservation land. You'll feel like you've got the whole place to yourself. Plus, you've got a vibrant downtown district with great restaurants. So if you are bringing a lot of family members, maybe you can get the grandparents or aunts and uncles to watch the kids, and you can hit one of the restaurants for a date night.
Thank you so much for sharing your secret spot with us. Any suggestions for adventure seekers?
Absolutely. So while you're in Martin County, be sure to register for a free guided eco tour with the award-winning Explore Natural Martin program. It'll give you a lay of the land of all of the aquatic adventures there are to choose from, and there are a lot. Everything from surfing lessons, stand-up paddleboarding, water skiing, and more.
Oh, I love all of these. Where can we go for more information?
Just head to visitflorida.com/family.
Dalia, thank you so much.
Thank you.
For many people, brunch is their favorite meal because it combines the best of breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Chef Palak Patel is here with some tasty tips to kick off National Brunch Month. Chef, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
I mentioned the obvious reason, but why do you think brunch is so popular?
To me, brunch is all about spending quality time with your family and friends. And I have a new cookbook coming out called Food is Love, where I share brunch recipes. You said brings the best of breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And today I want to share with you some ideas and some unique ways to be able to create menus to celebrate National Brunch Month.
Absolutely. Now, what's one item that should always be on a brunch menu?
Brunch at my house always starts with a freshly brewed cup of coffee to welcome my guests. And if you're looking for a crowd pleaser, check out Starbucks limited edition at-home spring coffees, including Starbucks new coffee, brown sugar cinnamon flavored coffee that is also available as a cold brew concentrate. I love things on ice, and they've got 2 returning seasonal favorites, the Spring Day Blend and Toasted Coconut Mocha flavored coffee, available in K-Cup and or ground coffee. I've started adding the Spring Day Blend into my morning routine, iced or hot, and you can find these at your local grocery store or online for a limited time only.
Well, we love our coffee here at Coffee with America for sure. Now, can you share another unique suggestion for brunch?
Here are some tips to kind of really up-level your brunch. I put together a charcuterie board, and I added some Sunsweet Probiotic Plus prunes. Now, these prunes will add some sweetness, and they cut through the salty cheeses and the spicy dips. You can elevate your typical brunch drinks with a mule mocktail using Sunsweet Amazing Prune Juice, and serve it with a delicious prune cinnamon swirl bread. I also recommend that people bake with prunes because they add natural sweetness and moisture to your recipes. So these tips will help bring on some feel-good vibes to your brunch with Sunsweet Amazing Prunes, Amazing Prune Juice, and Probiotic Plus Prunes, kind of a perfect brunch companion.
These are all great options. What's a favorite recipe for brunch?
In my cookbook, I have a no-egg frittata, which you can make ahead of time. It's got potatoes, and the binding is chickpea flour, peppers, and onions. And it's a great thing that you can make ahead, and then you'll enjoy a little bit more time with your family and friends. You bring it to the table for kind of oohs and ahs when you're ready to eat.
All good stuff. Where can we get some more Brunch Month inspiration?
You can get more info on tipsontv.com.
Chef Patel, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Coming up, a new book reveals how to raise mentally strong kids.
Does cooking feel like a kitchen battle? You need Granite Stone Armor Max, the revolutionary cookware set with 4 durable layers of ultra non-stick. So slick, virtually nothing sticks. No oil or butter needed. You can get the Granite Stone Armor Max set for just 4 easy payments of $39.99. We'll include this razor-sharp knife set and deep steam and fry pan set, yours absolutely free. Plus, we'll ship your entire order free. Order now.
Hey everyone, Emeril Lagasse here, and I'm so excited to tell you about my biggest air fryer yet.
Introducing Emeril Lagasse's Dual Zone Air Fryer Oven with dual-sided cooking chambers. Now you can cook 2 different foods 2 different ways that finish at the same time. Enjoy juicy grilled burgers at the same time as air-fried French fries, broiled savory salmon at the same time as roasted asparagus. The secret is in the QuickSync technology that matches the cooking times and settings of each food, so they're programmed to finish at the same time. But watch, remove the center divider and it transforms into a large 25-quart capacity oven. Now you can try Emeril Lagasse's Dual Zone Air Fryer Oven with free recipe book in your home for 30 days for just $14.99. But wait, we'll automatically upgrade you to his deluxe cooking kit and 1-year VIP protection plan absolutely free, complete with everything you need to cook Monday to Sunday family-size meals. Plus, ask how you can get free shipping. This offer will not last, so order now.
You're gonna love it, I guarantee it.
Does shopping for bladder control products have you feeling like you need someone to be on the lookout for you?
Now you have your privacy back. We're HDIS, and we home deliver bladder control products directly to you. We're always on the lookout for you.
You get free shipping in plain, unmarked boxes.
So your private matters, stay private. We understand how you feel. For over 35 years, we've delivered bladder control products to millions of Americans, just like you. You don't have to worry about incontinence any longer. Call now for your free product sample pack and over $45 in money-saving coupons.
At HDIS, we're always in stock. We carry all brands in hundreds of styles and sizes. You'll be sure to get what you need, guaranteed.
For your free sample pack with your free catalog and $45 in money-saving coupons and free product samples, call 800-257-1709. That's 800-257-1709.
A new book examines the challenges facing parents who are trying to raise mentally healthy children in a modern world. The book's co-author, Dr. Charles Fay, is one of the top child psychologists in the nation. He's here to share how this book reveals what's missing from most parenting books. Dr. Fay, thank you so much for joining us.
Well, thank you so much for having me.
So, Dr. Fay, you co-wrote this book with Dr. Daniel Amen. Why is this book so critical now?
Well, we're seeing massive increases in mental health across the board with young people. Kids are in historic trouble, and parents need very practical skills that allow them to help their kids have healthy brains, physically healthy brains, but also how to parent on a daily basis in ways that contribute to resiliency, to grit.
And tell me, why did you decide to blend brain science with the concept of parenting with love and logic?
Well, quite simply, if we don't have a healthy brain, we're not going to have a healthy life. But if we can help our kids learn to take care of their brains by getting good sleep, healthy diet, exercise, putting the phones down, right? Putting the devices down, staying positive, combating those negative thoughts. When we can do those things, the odds go way up for success. We need to include that part about brain health.
Fascinating. Now, is there one message you want parents to take from the book?
Well, their mental health starts with our mental health. Their brain health starts with our brain health. And that's why in the book, we provide a variety of strategies that help parents be happier, more content. See, when we're happier and more content, we're better parents. And that's one of the things I love about the book. It helps me too as the parent.
You're so right. Now, can you give us an example of a powerful exercise from the book?
Well, one of the things that I love is when a kid does something well, instead of going crazy with praise, okay, is ask the kid, hey, you got that right. You did that well. How did you do it? And get them to start talking about the different things that they did to be successful, and direct the conversation into things like effort and practice, all those things that really successful people do. If you can do that long enough times, your kids will start to realize that success in life has to do with what I do and how hard I work rather than luck.
It all sounds very interesting and useful. Where can we get a copy of the book?
You can get this book anywhere where great books are sold. You can learn more about Daniel Amen's great work at amenclinics.com, about my work with Love and Logic at loveandlogic.com.
Dr. Fay, thank you so much.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate you.
The big New York Auto Show is ramping up, so here with the latest in new cars is Mike Caudill.
Welcome to the New York Auto Show, the longest running continual auto show over the last 124 years, where the cars are the stars. Starting with this over my shoulder, this is the all-new Ford Explorer. You can see the exterior hasn't changed all that much because their consumers have said, we love the look of this vehicle. On the inside, a complete overhaul of the Ford Explorer. For the first time, you will get their level 2 hands-free autonomous driving called Blue Cruise, and the ST version, which is their high-performance version, will receive a 3-liter twin-turbocharged V6 pushing out 400 horsepower, not to mention 5G connectivity on the inside of this vehicle. Look, the new Nissan Kicks is incredible. This is their small crossover utility vehicle. Price will start right around $22,000. What I love the most is that they are really gearing this towards a younger audience. Tons of connectivity on the inside with this massive touchscreen, lots of cargo capacity, LED lights up on front, but the exterior design is what sets this all-wheel drive Nissan Kicks apart. All right, let's go back to 1958 with the Toyota Land Cruiser. Shares that same boxy exterior look, the Toyota logo up front. Look at the rear of this vehicle. Lots of cargo capacity, LED lights, but it's all about the inside. It's luxurious. There's lots of technology on the inside, brown, supple leather seats, but they want you to know this vehicle can go off-road with front and rear locking differentials. Now, Subaru in the news a lot lately. Sales are great for the manufacturer, and it's all about adventure and off-road with this Subaru Forester, one of their best-selling vehicles of all time. It will get a refinement on the exterior. It will get an all-new interior. It will have symmetrical all-wheel drive. Look at the two-tone colored seats on the inside of this vehicle. And of course, in this second row, fold down seats so that you can store all your gear. All right, check out the Hyundai Tucson. The Tucson is redesigned for the new model year. You get this great exterior olive green color, lots of technology with this massive touchscreen on the inside, great safety features with the Tucson, and all-wheel drive. It's all about getting off-road with adventure. Check out the Lexus GX 550 Overtrail Plus. You don't normally think of Lexus and off-roading. Well, you're getting it with this vehicle right here. You'll get a 3.4-liter twin-turbocharged V6 under the hood, so you can use the horsepower to get just about anywhere with an 8,000-pound towing capacity. It's all about luxury on the inside. It's all about performance on the outside. All right, we'll close it out with a Hyundai Santa Cruz. This is their popular crossover truck. You're going to get this offered in a variety of different powertrains, designed in California. Excited to see what the future holds. Tons of technology on the inside of this Hyundai Santa Cruz. And many of these vehicles are not only on dealerships now, but expect to see them this summer. I'm Mike Caudell.
Up next, a preview of the new series that chronicles the early life of President Theodore Roosevelt.
Your paycheck. Your family depends on it. But if something happened to you, you need life insurance. And chances are SelectQuote can get it for you for under $1 a day. SelectQuote found Michael, 38, a $500,000 policy for under $23 a month. SelectQuote found Anna, 37, a $750,000 policy for under $23 a month. SelectQuote's secret? They comparison shop a select group of great companies like these for your best rate. Give your family the security they need at a price you can afford. Since 1985, SelectQuote has saved over 1 million families millions of dollars on life insurance.
Call 1-800-226-0869. That's 1-800-226-0869. Call now.
Discover what over 1 million families know. We shop, you save.
Are you looking for a trustworthy publishing company to publish your book? One that understands the process and upholds Christian values in its business practices?
Introducing Covenant Books, an author-friendly publisher who shares your beliefs and wants to publish your story. Call us today to get a free author packet to help get you started.
We realize your book is unique, personal, and written with a higher purpose. That's the content we're looking for.
We provide authors freedom and flexibility throughout the publishing process with professional book editing, award-winning design, and some of the highest royalty structures in the industry.
Covenant distributes and sells your book online and in bookstores everywhere. We convert your book in ebook format and sell it on Amazon, Apple iTunes, and to these distributors. Our authors love us.
So if you've written a biography, a devotional, a memoir, self-help, or any genre, we can help. Be like these authors and get your book published and sold today.
Call right now for your free writer's guide. 1-800-531-6193.
This is an urgent notice for anyone that owes over $10,000 in back taxes to the IRS. You may qualify to have a large portion of your past due taxes forgiven. Civic Tax Relief's Special Tax Relief Hotline can help you discover all the relief programs available for free.
I owed the IRS $37,000. Civic Tax Relief represented me against the IRS, and by the time everything was completed, I didn't owe the IRS anything.
Call for your free tax forgiveness information now.
Call 800-610-4471. 800-610-4471.
Everyone knows what the most watched show on Big Game Sunday was, but did you know that the second most watched cable network from 8 to 10 p.m. was INSP? And now we're getting a sneak peek at their highly anticipated new scripted series, Elkhorn.
Time to treat Pumpkin Lily.
Well, if I've got to, I've got to.
We all know Theodore Roosevelt as the Rough Rider president, but few know he learned those skills as a cattle rancher in the Dakota Badlands. This 25-year-old version of Roosevelt is being brought to life for the first time by actor Mason Beals. Mason, welcome to the show.
Thanks so much for having me.
So tell us, how is this version of Teddy Roosevelt different from the one we all know?
Yeah, I played a young Teddy Roosevelt, definitely a Teddy Roosevelt that not a lot of people have been able to see before. It's way before he was ever president, and it's, you know, I don't know, it's definitely sort of an interesting perspective to follow him during this time in his life.
Oh, very interesting. And tell me, what was going on in Roosevelt's life at this age?
So he actually ended up leaving behind what was already a very promising political career. I mean, at the age of 25, he was, you know, taking down corruption in New York, and he left all that behind to become a cowboy, and he ended up starting a ranch by the name of Elkhorn.
So what motivates a New York politician to move all the way to the Dakota Badlands?
Yeah, unfortunately, Teddy Roosevelt faced some absolute tragedy when his wife and his mother died on the same day, Valentine's Day. And the story sort of follows that kind of inciting incident, and we sort of see the effects of that from there.
What kind of personal challenges did he face in the West?
He is 100% a fish out of water in this situation. He was asthmatic, he had an infection of the digestive tract, he was blind as a bat, and yet none of these things ever stopped him or got in his way. If anything, it really sort of gave him sort of the vim and vigor to prove himself to the rest of the world.
And Mason, why do you think this period of Roosevelt's life was so important?
You know, there's a lot of people who think that Teddy Roosevelt would have never become president if he hadn't made his way out to the Badlands, and I think that's definitely true. I think this was his way of not only processing an unthinkable tragedy, but it really gave him just a grit, I think, and just sort of gave him so many valuable life lessons.
And Roosevelt's rivals in Elkhorn are also inspired by historical figures, right?
Yeah, the Marquis de Morez and Medora are the two lead villains in this show, and they are the antithesis to Teddy Roosevelt. So they're just a lot of fun.
Mason, thank you so much for telling us all about Elkhorn. I know I'll be watching.
Yeah, thank you so much. It's been great chatting with you.
The tax deadline is coming soon, but financial expert Jason Tartick says not to stress. Help is available for small business owners.
Hi, I'm Jason Tartick, and I'm here to share a few last-minute tips for small business owners this tax season. As a business owner, I know that filing business taxes can be complicated and take time, so don't put it off any longer. To get started, look into which tax forms you need to submit for your specific business type. For example, an S Corp or partnership. Pull together all your statements, invoices, and receipts so that you can take advantage of every eligible tax deduction. Things like business equipment, employee wages, and advertising could be deductible and lower your income taxes. These little things can add up if you save it for tax time. One of the best things you can do is keep your books organized throughout the year. It sounds hard, but it makes life much easier come spring. If any of this sounds daunting, I get it. I always recommend getting help from a tax expert because making a mistake could cost your business a lot. That's where TurboTax Live Business comes in. It's easy to use and uncomplicates the tax process by connecting you with an expert knowledgeable about your specific tax situation. For small businesses filing as an S Corp, partnership, multi-LLCs, or sole prop, there are 2 tracks offered. One is Assisted, which guides you through filing with live expert support if you need it and reviews your return before you file.
Leave it up to us to get you the best tax outcome.
And another option is the Full Service track that lets you hand everything off to an expert to complete your taxes for you. TurboTax even lets you connect with small business tax experts throughout the year for those financial questions that pop up that could impact your taxes. Business taxes don't have to be difficult. Delegate taxes to the experts. For more information, visit TurboTax.com and click on Business Taxes.
Stay there. Coffee with America. We'll be right back.
Shopping for insurance.
Whoa. The unexpected can happen to any of us. That's why SelectQuote makes it easy to get the life insurance coverage you need to protect your family for less than $1 a day.
SelectQuote found me a $500,000 policy for only $16 a month.
We could help you save more than 50% on life insurance.
For more information, please call 1-800-303-3244.
Does cooking feel like a kitchen battle? You need Granite Stone Armor Max, the revolutionary cookware set with 4 durable layers of ultra non-stick. So slick, virtually nothing sticks. No oil or butter needed. You can get the Granite Stone Armor Max set for just 4 easy payments of $39.99. We'll include this razor-sharp knife set and deep steam and fry pan set, yours absolutely free. Plus, we'll ship your entire order free. Order now.
Are you having trouble hearing your TV or listening to conversations in loud spaces?
I think as my hearing loss has gotten worse, I'm not as engaging as I was before.
Then it might be time to consider Nano hearing aids. The days of expensive hearing aids are over. Recent changes in the law have allowed for over-the-counter hearing aids sold direct and shipped to your home, which means no more having to go to a doctor and spend thousands.
The fact that you're able to go direct, the pricing was phenomenal. It just was a win-win all the way around.
Don't mistake Nanos for cheap amplifiers. Nanos are FDA-registered OTC hearing aids.
They are so small and so powerful. Just makes my life so much better.
Nano hearing aids are now offering $100 off through this special TV offer. Order right now and get 2 CIC rechargeable hearing aids for only $297. All Nanos come with a 45-day money-back guarantee. Try them, and if you're not happy, return them for a full refund.
Call 800-242-0972.
1 in 250 men in the U.S. will be diagnosed with testicular cancer, so the Testicular Cancer Society has launched a creative new campaign to get men checking by interrupting soccer highlights.
The newest prevention campaign from the Testicular Cancer Society is an engaging take on an awkward subject. The NPO has launched instructional videos that tackle a major problem.
You need to check your testicles.
Men don't watch self-exams because they're extremely cringy.
Moving down the testicle, then back up, coming across the testicle.
But using clever media placement and an underappreciated YouTube technology, the team created seamless messaging in videos men love to watch. During free kicks, defending players protect their groins with their hands, setting the scene for a well-placed tutorial.
He's on the attack for lumps, changes in size, shape or other irregularities. Regular checks are key. At full time, it's balls to cancer nil.
With a green screen, different colour football jerseys and shorts, and voiceovers in the languages of the world's biggest football fans.
Entrei alla ricerca di grooming. O que aquele jogador está fazendo?
Während jede zwischen Finger und Daumen rollt. The clips played in multiple leagues.
Highlight Your Balls is a great example of how clever YouTube placement can create a highly engaging and effective campaign.
Unfortunately, most men aren't aware how to do a self-exam exactly, and we recently published a paper looking at the use of humor for testicular cancer education, and it is very effective if done properly.
The result is over 100 different clips in 7 languages, united by one purpose: to keep men cancer-free.
That does it for today's Coffee with America. Thank you so much for joining us. Remember, if you missed anything, you can find it on our website, coffeewithamerica.com. You can also follow us on social media at Coffee with America, and you can follow me as well at Sasha Rionda. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time.